In the offices of advertising agency John Street, millennials rule. Most of the firm's staff members are in their 20s and early 30s. And they are true to their generation, very connected online, but not necessarily connected to their employer or even their country.
We grew up in a globalized world, so we don't, and with the internet, and we don't think about our country as being a limitation. It's a part of our identity or whatever, but it's not necessarily like the limit at all.
I've actually worked overseas in Europe already, and so coming back was kind of like a really great refresher on why I love Canada. But there are those kind of moments in life when you're like, I could probably be doing something a bit bigger somewhere else.
That attitude is reflected in a joint poll by CBC and the Angus Reid Institute. It asked participants whether they had a deep emotional attachment to Canada or if they were only attached to the country as long as it provides a good standard of living. Only about half of millennials polled professed an emotional attachment, compared with almost 3/4 of those over the age of 55. Management professor Sean Lyons has extensively studied how millennials view the world around them. He says it's no surprise that the generation that sees much through a lens of what's in it for me would reject the idea of patriotism and emotional attachment to a country simply because it's expected of them.
There's no more of this normative sense of commitment that you should be committed as a value. You should be loyal for the sake of loyalty. So it's really about understanding it from that perspective. What are they receiving? What are we giving?
All right, so now we don't know.
At John Street Advertising, founding partner Angus Tucker is from a generation preceding his millennial staff. He celebrates their detachment as a willingness to try new things and think big, but he also has to work hard at keeping them engaged and on staff.
The idea of loyalty to a company, I think the company has to demonstrate loyalty to its employees as opposed to the other way around.
The message from millennials, to twist a John F. Kennedy quote, before you do for your country and employer, ask what they can do for you. Ron Charles, CBC News, Toronto.